So we're out here with Diesel this morning. This is Flying K's Rolling Coal. His call name is Diesel. And we're fixing to get him started on his general obedience on lead. Now we've had some people ask us about some videos on how we train around here from start to finish, how we take a dog from a puppy to working them on lead, to get them collar condition, hold condition, force fetch, get them started retrieving on land and water. And we decided we would give it a go on doing some instructional videos. I'm Jimmy Key, and this is Flying K Kennels. So what we're going to be doing with Diesel here, we're just going to be walking small circles with him. We're going to be teaching him how to stay here, stay right next to us. Now we want his head to stay right about where it's at. His ears roughly about where our knees at. So we don't want him to get too far ahead. We don't want him to lag behind, and we don't want him wandering off to the side. And then again, we don't want him running into our leg here. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk small circles. At any time he decides to get too far ahead, too far back, or off to the side, we're going to give him a little tug on the collar and tell him here until he gets back to where we want him to. Diesel, here, 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 here. Here, 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 here. Sit, here, here. Sit. The dog. And he did pretty good with that. So whenever you make circles with your dog, get them to stay right next to you, and you stop them and tell them to sit. If they don't sit with some up pressure on the collar, you can give them some up pressure on the collar and push down on their rump while you're telling them to sit. You can also use what's called a heel stick. Heel stick's about 4 foot long, can buy them commercially, or a good length, a half-inch PVC pipe works just as well. You hold it in your non-leash hand, and while you're giving them up pressure on the collar, telling them to sit, reach behind you and tap them on the rump, get them to sit. We've used heel sticks around here before, we're just not using any right now. So once you get your dog seated next to you, you want to start to slowly step away from them, keeping some up pressure on the collar. I usually start off about an arm's length from them, so I can still give them some reinforcement with the collar. We want to start to make a slow circle around them, make sure they don't move. Go. And notice how he's keeping his eye on me. Sit. That's 100% fine. He just won't know where his handler's at. But he did not move his body. He did not lift his rump off the ground. That's what we want. So the better he gets that, the further away you want to try to get from him until you're the complete length of your leash away from him. Good. Good. Go. Good. He did good for that too. So I want you to notice how he's sitting. This is called a lazy sit, and this dog is notorious for it. They're right, buddy. So whenever they sit like that, you want to square them up. You really don't want them to have a lazy sit. I mean, if that's your thing, that's fine. I don't generally like it. I'd like for a dog to sit straight up, paw straight in front of him, and back legs not all canted to the side. So what we're going to do is we're just going to square him up. He doesn't really like to square up. There we go. Diesel, here, here, here. Here, here. Sit, sit. So during this phase, you can incorporate a whistle. Whenever you get them to sit, you give them a long blast on the whistle, and I'll show you kind of how that works. Here, sit, sit. And we're going to start off by walking our small circle. Diesel, here, 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 here. Sit. And there you have it. giving up pressure and blowing the whistle and telling you sit. Eventually, over time, he'll associate the whistle with sit down. So you want to work with your dog like this about 5 to 10 minutes a day. Twice a day is good, but if you only have one time a day, that's fine. But anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. You want to keep your sessions short with young pups because their attention span is really, really short and they get bored really quick. And your puppy will let you know when he's getting tired of what he's doing. And you always want to end on a positive note. You don't want to end being mad at your dog. You want to be patient with these dogs because they're young and they're still learning. But you always want to end on a positive note when they did something real good. And he sat on that sit whistle, so we're calling it for him for the day. He did real good. Good. So if you have any more questions about this, just feel free to leave us a comment. We're going to have some more videos coming up in the future. We've got Diesel, we've got his brother and sister, Ryder and Voodoo. We also have Dolly and Theo. We have these 5 dogs that are starting from the ground up, and we will be using all 5 of these dogs throughout this series. So if you have any questions, just feel free to leave us a comment, and we'll help you the best we can. Thanks for watching.